Big win, Don Wilson here for Top MMA News. Here with Will Romero. Big win, Bellator 67 over Matt Veal. Why don't you walk us through the fight?
Yeah, you know, I have a habit for coming out slow. You know, it's something that my coaches have been drilling to break out of that habit. But I think it's a thing that I like to kind of get in a comfort zone, maybe feel him out. You know, so I came out slow. He came strong. I knew that he's going to be a little bit aggressive. He played his game plan, took me down, and I think he won the first round. Second round, he came out aggressive and, you know, dropped me actually with a Superman punch, kicked me in the head. So, you know, when that happens to me, then the light switches go on, you know. My killer instinct came in there, and then I had to turn it around, and things started to turn my way, and I got the TKO finish.
Definitely in second finish of the road. Now, before I go on there, we got to touch on the hot button issue, obviously. 2.5 pounds overweight coming in. You know, what happened?
Actually, it was 2.8.
2.8?
You know, I hate to give excuses. I'm not a guy to give excuses, so this is not an excuse. I take full responsibility for not making weight, and you know, I have over 30 fights in amateur, professional, Muay Thai, and MMA, so I've never missed weight once. It's not something I do. And as a matter of fact, what happened was that coming into the weigh-in day yesterday, Thursday morning, I was 5 pounds off. Usually I'm about 6 or 7, so we were ahead of schedule. As of my scale. So we did a noon cut, which was 2 pounds, just easy. We had 3 to go, we were laughing. Yeah. So we went, we did a cut. Usually where we do 3, it takes about 45 minutes. We even went for an hour. So we knew we were ahead. We figured we were 1 pound under. We went into the weigh-ins cruising an hour ahead, or sorry, 45 minutes early. And when we stepped on the scale, it was 2.8 over, and I was shocked. I was shocked, and we're like, okay, well, we're gonna go cut. And then I just realized, like, man, I just lost 3 pounds in an hour and a half. There's no way I'm going to do another 3. So, you know, I had to swallow it, and really what happened was a case of carelessness. We thought we were way ahead, and, you know, I thought from experience we're good, but I should have calibrated my skills with the official scale. I didn't. Lesson learned, it'll never happen again, and I apologize to anybody who took offense to that. I'm disappointed in myself for that, and I knew that I had to come in here and knock this guy out to kind of put that behind me, and I hope that at least the fans kind of got something out of that.
I gotta say, you know, it's a classy way. Lesson learned. Take ownership for it. You know, now, you know, like I said, 2 finishes, 3 wins over in a row. Daniel Langbein, Stefan Bernadelle, now Matt Veal. You know, you had 3 losses, now 3 wins. Are you able to put the finger on what happened on that 3-loss losing streak? Now that you're back in the game on the winning side again.
Yeah, definitely. What happened was, you know, after the Pitbull loss in Bellator, you know, I was on a skyrocket, you know, direction to the top. I was on fire. I was so focused. I was kicking ass, beating tough guys, the top guys like Mitch Gagnon, who's a UFC guy now, you know. And when Pitbull beat me pretty clean, pretty quick, it derailed me. I started partying. I was careless. I lost focus of what my dream was. And, you know, I got the opportunity to come back in Bellator against Daniel Langbein, and I won, where I knew I should have knocked him out. And that, like I said, that win to me was more depressing than anything. And I realized that I embarrassed myself, my coaches, my friends, my family in a big stage like Bellator. And I said, you know what? I never want to feel like that again. I never felt so bad winning before, and I knew that was because I embarrassed myself. And now I got to refound focus. I know that I have such a huge opportunity to be doing something like this, and you know, I just not going to ruin that anymore. So my focus is strong now. I'm training hard. I'm not going out and partying or nothing like that. I'm just real focused, and I still believe, like I said, you know, I didn't come out strong enough today, so I'm only going to get better in my next fight. I'm just so hungry to get back in the gym. If I could go train right now, I would.
I gotta say, I love it. It wasn't the loss that got you back on the ball. It was a win, and that's good to hear. Now, you mentioned your dream. You know, you had a back in focus, right in the line of sight. You know, what is that dream for you? What does being an MMA fighter, and what is your ultimate goal in this sport?
My ultimate goal is, I mean, ultimately, I want to be a world champion in a big promotion like Bellator or the UFC. You know, as a fan, I mean, I know Bellator is my home, but I mean, you know, if I can be in the Grand Prix again and fight the world's best, and do well, and you know, I can hold my head high because I'm fighting killers, you know, and I just want to be the best. To me, I feel so complete in a cage. Life as a civilian has so many struggles and problems, and you know, so you find people that are depressed, and you know, I'm human. I have depression sometimes. I'm happy sometimes. You know, I'm just normal, like everybody else. But when I'm in that cage, it's like silence. It's the truth. There's nothing. It don't matter. The guy can be huge, skinny, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you're in a cage, just 2 men, it's so pure. It doesn't matter. It's just you and him, And to me, that's my home. I feel so complete in there. So I just want to keep living this dream, and I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be famous. All I want to do is feel complete, and I do when I'm in there.
I gotta say, man, poetic words right there. Just warm the cockles. Now, speaking of your home, another one of your homes, formerly Iron Tiger Muay Thai, now House of Champions. Why don't you talk about the little turnaround you've had there and some of the guys that you're training with? I know we've probably done this in a few interviews, but you got some beasts at that gym that you train with every day.
Yeah, I gotta first of all thank God for that, because I'm truly blessed. I mean, like I said, I'm human like everybody else. I've made mistakes. I've been a sinner, and God has blessed me with so many opportunities. I have Adrian Woolley, Shane Campbell, Mukai Maromo, Dennis Purich, Jeff Sharkey. I mean, world-class guys. Joel Powell, who I've been doing a lot of wrestling with right now. I'd like to give a big shout out to him. He's a huge help. He's a real talented guy. And Claude Patrick. I train with Claude Patrick. I mean, so from top to bottom, I got good guys in every corner. I got top guys in wrestling in the country. I got jiu-jitsu, Claude, one of the best in the world. I have my coach Alin for boxing and Muay Thai. So I don't need to go anywhere. I was at TriStar before, another blessing, training with they're one of the best gyms in the world. But now in my home, I've had the opportunity to just be surrounded by great people. So I mean, for me, all I have to do now is just show up and put the work in, and sky's the limit.
Gotta love putting the work in. Now, you mentioned a name there, a name I want to definitely touch on. Crew Allen, a guy that I have phenomenal respect for in the sport. He's really been here since ground one. He was taking you guys to those to the shows on the native reservations years ago, before it was even legalized in Ontario. What does being under Crew Allen mean to you? And how has he helped you? Not just as a fighter, but in your life.
Oh man, this guy, he's like a father to me. He's done so many things for me. I don't come from a rich or from a rich family. We come from a family that we had to work our way to the top, and we stuck together. But like I said, I've been really fortunate. I had a Lynn who stuck his hand out to me, and he gave me everything. I mean, I never paid one gym membership because I didn't have that opportunity to do so, and he took me under his wing. I slept in the gym for months, and to me that's a blessing, because it opened my eyes. And really, at the end of the day, I do this for him, because the guy does this as a dream. He doesn't make money in the gym that we work. I mean, he does it because it's a passion for him. And he took me in, and at the end of the day, he's got such credentials. He's brought up so many champions. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. He's brought me from the ground up, and I'm just so fortunate, and I'm so blessed to have him, because he's just great.
I could definitely, tell, a guy that came over from Canada, you could tell he had to work hard to get where he is, and he's definitely instilled that in you. Now, what's next for Will Romero? The score is coming up. We have more Bellator. Where are we going to be seeing you in the next couple months?
I hear rumor has it that the score is going to be coming mid-June or late June. So, this is my home. I'm happy to fight for the score in Bellator. Two amazing promotions. And, Brandon Fife and Bjorn Rebney have given me the opportunity to perform on their stage. So I'm just going to keep doing that. If the June show comes up first than anything else, I'm there. I mean, it gives me about 6 weeks to train for that. So I don't want no time off. I feel great. I don't feel tired. I just want to get back into the gym. I'm going to enjoy tonight. I'm going to enjoy tomorrow. Get back in there Monday, and just focus for the next one. So keep the wheels going,
I got to say, I love hearing that. Now, like always, before we let you go, family, friends, sponsors, you want to give a shout out to?
Yes. Again, I'd like to just thank God for the opportunities. Bjorn Rebney, Brandon Fife. I'd like to thank Joe Powell for all his help. Thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate it, man. Adrian Woolley. My sponsors, Kimura Wear, Valentina Pasquini Realty Inc., Popeyes Hercs. I'd like to thank my good friend Ned Kuruk and At the Attic, my friend Ronnie Cowan, my teammates Alin. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I love you all.
Gotta say, and also wearing
my friend Jay Morin, he was a soldier. He passed away about a month and a bit ago, and I'd like to dedicate this fight completely to him. I'm sorry I missed away, brother. I know you're watching down us. I love you, bro. This was for you.
Gotta say, man, and thank you for everything you've done for the country. And I also gotta say, beautiful Street Soldier hat you're rocking. Gotta say, fans, if you haven't picked up your Street Soldier special, get it there. It's gorgeous. Big win, Don Wilson. Will Romero, Top MMA News.